one and all. Welcome back to yet another episode of your beloved bi-monthly broadcast, Harlem's very own.
Hi, people.
Featuring, as always, your three magnanimous co-hosts. Speaking first, it's Justin K. Winley, a.k.a. Mr. Get Her Back, a.k.a. Duke of Dangly Earrings, a.k.a. Miss Good's favorite student. Joined by my
good.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's the Plan B pirate, a.k.a. the Tabasco terrorist, a.k.a. the Sriracha pussy assassin, a.k.a. the leader of the first mega mosque. It is I, Simbaz Devanucci.
I'm still on the Plan B pirate.
The Plan B.
Yarg! It only cost $50. But you don't want to be spending that.
But you don't want to be spending that, are we?
I'm just imagining Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean talking about Plan B. You best start believing in Plan B. Anyway, and our third mic.
These bitches be after my booty.
Oh, it is me.
Oh, God.
Hello, people.
Where's my helmet?
It is your boy Ahmad K. Simmons.
Oh, God.
Coming in with a brand new bag. A.K.A. your grandmother calls me her glazed donut because every time when she comes at me with an appointment, I glaze them buns with some good old...
Get the fuck out of here.
I'd like to apologize to the grandmothers of the nation.
Oh, my God.
For this man's insatiable appetite.
I should start doing voiceover, man.
You really should.
There will come a time.
There's a yo, listen, to Aaron Magruder, to the Cartoon Network people, yo, holla at Ahmad to play some kind of nigga on the new Boondock series.
You know, something on Adult Swim.
There will come a time when Ahmad is the nigga we have to stop.
Oh.
But today
Ahmad is Keith David.
Yeah.
Now that's my glazed donut over there. Every time he comes to my place, I just get all oiled up. You know, I use my good old molasses that I got in the back of my cabinet. And from time to time, when he comes by, you know, he glazes me up, you know. And then what we do is I put on some good old Duke Ellington.
we got headphones and listening to this, yo.
What he does is...
Not Duke Ellington, please.
Oh, it'd be better if it was Cab Calloway.
Nat King Cole.
Then fuck it. Cab Calloway. And that's what he sounds like when he's in this push. Howdy, hi, goddammit.
Did you dance with Fred Astaire?
Oh, baby, I danced with the Nicholas brothers.
I thought you said the Nicholas brothers.
I don't even...
They be tapping on the floor while he tapping his ass.
This is by far the wildest podcast in the world. Yo, this is Harlem's very own, ladies and gentlemen. The coolest podcast, the best podcast. With the wildest nigga on the planet.
I got first of all, we have
coming
to
down my
acknowledge...
face.
We have to acknowledge, because there's been some discourse going around recently about podcasts that are run by black men. Do y'all see how hard we just made each other laugh without talking about black women? Without talking trash about
women in general.
About women in general.
I was just watching them on Flagrant, and the Flagrant dudes, Andrew Scholes, Akash Singh, the guy that we had the meeting with, I forgot that nigga name already. Apologies
Must
to
have
you.
been good.
Apologies to you. But I saw them, and they were butchering them niggas. They were trying to have a serious conversation, but after a while, it looked like, nah, these kids was getting clipped, and these is grown bitches.
I looked at this this morning. The group Fresh and Fit, y'all know them? Fresh and Fit. They
You mean Stinky and Bitch?
Oh, them. So literally, Brittany Renner went on there.
Yo, she was dressed like Kim Possible. I knew it was a problem.
She literally like had two hands and ripped they asshole anew.
Yo,
I'm talking about.
It was one hand on frontal, one hand on neck, 1 foot up.
And she had the strap on and was just like
9.5
daggering
inches.
these motherfuckers.
9.5 inches.
They couldn't even say a damn
Ahmad,
thing.
you saw the way she spit her hand? And then that's how she did it, my nigga. Like,
Woo!
no lube, my nigga. She
My
just spit in her hand.
God.
And just said, mang, mang, mang.
Woo! Matter of fact, she didn't even use no damn spit. She said, I'm finna go in raw. You know what I'm saying? Just,
oh, shit.
My Lord.
Not
and
the,
you know what they said?
Not the Ben Grimm rock slide.
You know what they
The
said?
Ben Grimm rock
You know what their rebuttal was?
Nothing.
Silence.
Yeah.
Crickets.
She was like, y'all really come on here and y'all just talk shit
Yeah,
about
really
black
do.
women. And now I'm right in front of y'all. So
And you
what's
ain't got
up?
nothing to say.
And like they
Why-
have this whole thing that they want to help us guys and how we're so disadvantaged in this world of dating. And I'm just like, bro, first of all, dating and podcasting, like I don't like no knock to anyone who does their thing, but I feel like dating is such a tricky subject. You can't focus on it. And also, who are you as an expert on this shit? Who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
You're just a nigga who sells NFTs and has sugar babies, and you live in Miami. You shoot cocaine in your fucking cock. Like,
We don't even know where this guy came from, honestly.
who are you?
I don't know where
Who
he
are
came
these
from.
niggas?
The Shade Room just they literally had him. They had some of his videos on there, and then still I was still like, who is this guy?
And they rock with what's his face? The dude that Freddie Gibbs keep bitching. Whackademics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
oh,
So
Academics is. I saw a mutual I have on Twitter. Shout out to Van, who runs X of Words podcast. But he was saying every time there's an L on the internet, this man's face is attached to it, and it was a picture
bro.
of Academics,
bro.
because he has not known peace since
Nah.
that Joe Budden show.
He has not known peace since Everyday Struggle when he
Yeah.
got into the beef with the Migos.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
another thing he got in trouble with was Jesus and Mero. Shouts out to the Bodega Boys. My
yes sir, yes
the
sir.
homies.
They cooked him.
And Freddie Gibbs, Freddie Gibbs was like, yo, you look like a Teletubby.
Even 6ix9ine, even 6ix9ine cooked him. And it's like, how hard is it to roast 6ix9ine? Like, if you're in a beef with 6ix9ine, it shouldn't
Bro.
be that difficult.
And you know what? How about this? Let's just end this little part on a positive note. What are some podcasts that you guys like?
I love the J.Ill podcast. Jill Scott. Oh my God,
She has a podcast?
bro. She got a podcast.
Oh.
It's great.
What does
I
she
love
focus
it.
on?
She will focus on stuff that's within the industry, life, like personal issues, and just overall like pop culture. But it's stuff that you can relate to, like stuff that she talks about when it comes to being in the music business, when it comes about just being in like the Hollywood industry, or she'll just talk about a certain topic that a lot of people can relate to, with from their daily lives, and it's great.
Jill Scott
J.Ill.
has always seemed very ill. Like, I may have not gotten into her music that much because I didn't grow up around R&B too much, but she just seems like a solid individual.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a listen.
Her voice.
Oh, I
and
know it's
her
beautiful.
Vocals. It sounds like butter. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me.
I
have
was
this.
annoyed when I saw her in a Tyler Perry movie, though,
Let me
because I
get
hate
this
Tyler
moment
Perry.
right now. Let me get this moment right now. Jill Scott is amazing.
Alright.
Her voice is like butter, bro.
Give me a panty dropping Jill Scott song that I can send to a woman.
Oh, wait a minute. It would have to be, "Ooh, Cross My Mind."
Just run across my mind.
The Way, A Long Walk. I love that. Wait a minute, because this is on us.
Slowly, Surely, though, is a good one. She was on the Sir album, Still Blue.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I want another Sir project. I was listening to Hair Down today. We all want a new Kendrick project, but I want another Sir project.
Yeah. No, he's great.
And we can segue into Kendrick real soon because he's about to be in something. I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, wait a minute. Just found it. Just found the album. So Crown Royal is good. It's very short, but it's good.
Watch this villain shit. Where is it at? Bow. Bow.
Oh my God!
Immediately,
Not him
huh?
sharing it right now.
Bow.
But people need to know about Jill Scott. This woman is literally 49 years old,
the
almost
fuck outta
50.
here.
Still looks. Oh my God.
For real?
Bro, when I tell you. Now, see, there was some uproar because on Black
And
Twitter.
set.
Oh, my God. This man is a
And
savage
the W
right
with
now.
some bitches. And every time I score, it's a W for the villains.
Speaking of Jill Scott, too, they claimed that she had a sex tape leaked. And Black Twitter was going insane.
They
And
was
she said,
searching.
y'all better have this energy when my album drops, my TV show, all my other material comes out, because
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she was like, this shit is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot for a long time. To answer you though, Jude, I mean, I've listened to a handful of podcasts on and off. There's nothing that I really check in on regularly, except for We Hate Movies, which is my favorite movie podcast. There's Black Men Can't Jump, which is another movie podcast. Those guys are really cool. They specifically review films with. Well, they started by reviewing films with a black lead, and then now they kind of just, if they have a people of color
I'm gonna follow these
in the cast, and then I would say for a third one outside of our own, the Director's Cut is a good one. They record interviews between different directors at the Directors Guild of America. So basically, somebody will have a screening of a film, and then they'll have another director there to interview them. So when Dune came out, Denis Villeneuve was interviewed by Christopher Nolan, and they had a conversation about, making Dune and their career and whatnot.
Dune looked like a Nolan film.
Yeah. The two of them
had like a Nolan vibe.
They have similar sensibilities, and they cast similar people.
They're just dark and long as fuck.
Yes. So I would recommend. I mean, they're all movie related, but
I love the Bruce Lee podcast. I'm sorry.
I
love the Bruce Lee podcast with his daughter, Shannon Lee. She does a really good job. Like, she tried to do the whole acting thing. She was actually in one of the Blade movies. She was in Blade 2, I think.
Was she in 2?
What?
Yeah, she was in Blade 2. Obviously, small role, but she does a good job with her father's legacy and bringing up her father's philosophy. So, like, if Brandon was the actor of the two and the physically dominant one of the two, like doing his martial arts, Shannon is the more philosophical one, who's into her dad's mind and does all the exploring and shit.
I've been meaning to get back into it.
It's really cool.
I still have it on my.
And then I do like Horrible Decisions. I love Horrible Decisions. Like, just let me shut the fuck up about them, because it's like I would love to be on their show sometime, because I got a story for them.
One more.
Hit me.
My girl, shout out to my girl. She has her friend has a podcast.
Yes,
fantastic.
And his podcast is called The Linguophile.
The Linguophile
Music Podcast. And so basically, this guy named Jose Armando, shout out to you, Jose. He takes us through. This is in like the second episode. He takes us through Cameroon, Spain, Brazil, and the U.S. So I'm pretty sure throughout like his podcast, it will take you through like certain countries that is involved with certain music, so you can get like a different feel, different taste.
Oh, interesting.
And he is a linguistics major and speaks
dope.
plethora of languages, and a bright, engaging podcast. It's really
That's
good.
fire.
really
That
dope.
reminds me of like Dissect, which I was listening to for a little bit.
Yeah, I like Dissect too. You put me on to that when they had like a couple Kendrick episodes.
They were doing Damn. He was breaking down Damn, and he's done a bunch of stuff since then. But moving forward, we've got just a lot of stuff to
stop. We got a lot of niggas to stop today.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
I don't even know who to start with.
Let's
Fivio.
We can start with Fivio, because it's like.
I got that shit on lock. I got that shit
Ahmad,
on
your
lock.
intro, my brother.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for stop. This nigga.
You know what I need?
What you need?
When I get better at playing keys, I'm gonna bring a keyboard to our recordings, so that when he does that, I can add like gospel stings. Like
I said stop. I said stop. I said.
Just doing flat 9s and 5s.
we need to get Ahmad. Yo, where's your graduation robe? Because you need that for this.
Nigga, I ain't got no damn graduation, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, how about the high school one?
Yeah, I still got that.
I still have my high school one too. I almost threw it out, but then someone was
I
like,
threw
"No,
mine
it's
out. I just got a
memories."
GED with that one. We were just chilling.
It's okay though. It's okay though. It's all right. You know, ain't no wrong with
So Fivio Foreign had sex with his sister.
His sister.
it. This man.
It's that black people shit, as my brother says. Shouts out to my brother Raheem.
Mr. Fivio Foreign, a.k.a. Well, no, that is his a.k.a. But his real name is
disgusting motherfucker.
Lee Riles the third. Maxie Lee Riles the third.
What the fuck is he, Russell Crowe?
I just know one thing. I would not listen to a nigga named Maxie Lee Riles the third as a Brooklyn drill rapper.
It's like fucking Future's name is Latavius? Latavius?
Oh, he has like a Latin like
Navius?
Naval?
Like, what the fuck? Or Gunna. You know what Gunna's name is?
What?
Yo, it's some really weird shit. It's something Kitchens. Hold on.
As he's looking up the name.
Gunna's name is, I'm sorry, bro.
You good?
It's Sergio Giovanni Kitchens.
Oh.
Sergio Giovanni Kitchens.
It's like, yo, my name is Sergio. I'm some Spanish nigga. Giovanni, I'm some Italian nigga. Kitchens, I'm some Irish motherfucker.
Mr. Gunna, his real name just sound like 3 different names that he got from 23andMe. But
oh my god.
Anyways, on the episode of Dirty Street Confessions,
That nigga funny.
this man Fabio talked about how he once fucked his sister's sister. Now, basically, him and his sister have the same mom, but the sister and her sister have the same dad. So they both share they said that he and the girl weren't blood related because they both shared a half sister from different parents. So basically, the sister spent the night at her father's house. Right. That's where Fabio Maxie was with her sister, and they were both in the room together, and he said that she wanted to fuck me.
Yeah.
He said, I was a kid. I was in high school. That's what he wanted to put out. She wanted to fuck 16. Me. I was a kid. I was in high school, which means
and how old is this woman?
He was a horny ass motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean,
it didn't say how old she was.
Yeah, the wind blew. You gotta.
Yes. And so he said, yeah, my sister, she wasn't related to me. I fucked her, but let me tell you why it was worse. Because my sister was in the room and it was nighttime. We were all asleep. Like sleepover thing, and I had to go viral on her. I just felt like I shouldn't have did it.
I'm looking at it right now.
That's a lot of red flags right there. Sir, wait a minute. So you said to yourself, man, I gotta do it.
I may never get this chance again.
I don't know if I'd be able to get to like real. If I would be able to fuck like something that was close to blood ever again, but
it'd not be weird.
This is real close. This is real close to incest, but I just made the cut. Just made the cut,
Justin
Mom.
Almost drank water through his nose.
And literally, the fans were just like they commented, "Yo, Uncle Fivio, you should have kept this to yourself." And they said, "Niggas out here hunching family members." They said it's a wild world, but there's something else that like after all of this shit happened, Fivio said,
"Did the girl ever say anything?"
Probably not. He probably just brought this up on his own and was like, you're going to suffer these consequences. So now we talking about you, Mr. Maxie, Mr. Riles the third. So he said that he once had a threesome with a pregnant woman.
That's that Brooklyn shit.
He has a foot fetish, which, a lot of people do. But that's just like,
yeah.
That's the more acceptable thing here.
Mm-hmm. That is literally the most acceptable thing.
I feel like...
Go for it, bro. How you feel, bro?
That's right.
What's up, bro?
I was watching a movie called As Tears Go By, and the premise of it is that this woman is sent from her home to go live in the city in Hong Kong with her cousin, like a distant cousin type of thing, but they fall in love. Whatever. It prompted me to look up, like, okay, are there actual laws against incest? Because I've never been 100% clear, and it's different in different states.
And countries, it seems
and
like.
countries, yes, for sure. But it's different in different states. Like, there are certain states where cousins can legally be married if there's like a certain amount of distance between them. Like most places don't allow siblings to be married, but
cousins,
kissing cousins.
Yeah.
Now, I thought this was one of those things, like, just regular growing up. I thought it shouldn't be a law because, like, ew. Like, why do we need this to be a law?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It seems obvious.
It's
right?
like, yo, like, come on. I mean, like, obviously we need, like, murder to be against the law.
Yeah.
Even though that's obvious, too, but there's, like, technical terms in there and, like, the whole argument of self-defense and
Right.
blah, 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 blah.
But family's family. Like, why
But,
would
like,
you
my
go to family?
nigga.
Yeah.
Ew.
Like, yo, we literally grew up and was in the same household with people, and now you want to get in my guts? Like, that's
Like, I would feel weird. I'd feel really weird bagging girls I grew up with.
So you know what? Let me go ahead and correct myself on the record. So there's nowhere in the U.S. where it is legal. I'm looking at a map right now. There's actually some states in the U.S. where it's illegal up to life imprisonment, and this is between consenting adults.
As it should be.
But there are
Death row.
Yeah.
Lethal injection.
Welcome to death row.
In the penis.
But there are some countries, yes. Some places in South America, some places in Europe and Asia. Looks like all of India, it's legal. Between consenting
But India's
adults.
crazy. Like, them niggas have, like, 8-year-olds getting married and shit.
There's some places. There's at least one country in Africa where there is the death penalty.
Africa's
for it.
crazy. Oh, okay. My bad. Let me correct myself because I was about to say Africa does this shit too. Like, yeah, no shit. Like,
That's crazy. But anyway, I mean, we don't have to get in the weeds about incest. That's not what this podcast is about.
No.
Right.
We're scrapping this.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Fivio Foreign, stop. Who's next?
Fivio, you suck at rapping. Stop rapping.
Literally.
Who's next on the?
Literally.
Who's next to be stopped?
Man, we can go to Drake.
Oh my god.
Well,
my
does Drake
favorite.
need to be stopped,
Yes.
or does-
Yeah. No. The bitch needs to be stopped.
Because Drake is an accusation. That's an accusation right there.
But it's a great story.
It is a great story.
I so love it.
Yeah.
All right. So, rap superstar, Toronto rap superstar, worldwide superstar, Drizzy Drake. Drake has been on top of the world for the last 10 years, for as long as we can remember, ever since Degrassi.
ever since he got shot in the back.
Word. By a little weird white boy in a chicken suit. But what? He had feathers on him when he shot Drake.
He got shot by Big Bird.
Elmo ordered the hit.
Next time, have Elmo's money.
Go kill that nigga.
Cause Dre's nickname in high school was Rocco. Every time he heard Rocco, he just got fired up.
Now you can't walk.
Yo, when Justin does his Elmo impression, it's fucking scary. Because it's just a violent Elmo. Like,
therapeutic.
damn. But anyways, so Drake, had himself a little good time. He met a woman, he was like, yo, come through to the room.
An Instagram model.
An Instagram lovely young lady, They had a good time, and she, apparently enjoyed herself, and so did he. And he used protection, as he should,
Of course.
And he went to go, dispose of the rubber, and
Put that candy bar.
yo, bro, you're gonna catch another cavity, my nigga.
You're absolutely right. It's the last one.
All right, bro. But anyways, so. So Drake disposes of the condom, and he puts a little something special inside the rubber. And the young lady was feeling a little devious, and she went to the
She
bathroom.
was in a silly, goofy mood.
Oh yeah.
Like just like that.
There it goes. Water on the shirt.
Anyways, she was feeling silly and goofy, She wanted to make a little Mickey Mice, little Drake Mice. And she took the condom and decided to, insert it in her, vaginal area.
Yep.
To hopefully get herself pregnant.
Right.
What she didn't know is that Drake emptied a bottle of hot sauce in the condom, and Shorty had the sriracha Gucci. Like,
Suddenly a sharp burning pain. Oh no.
the ghost pepper punani. And that is why I am now the Tabasco terrorist.
The Tabasco terrorist.
You have to feel very dumb when that happens, right?
Yo, that
as
is-
the woman in that situation, you have to feel
As
like,
the fuck she should.
but then also the nerve to claim this
Try to
story
sue
and then
this
try to
nigga.
sue Drake.
I love this.
For entrapment.
I love
because
this.
you're admitting to entrapment is in a way, you know.
I love this so much.
I mean, it is.
I love this.
It is truly. Listen, I'm not like. Well, okay. Obviously, we've established that I do listen to a lot of Drake, but even with that being said, I'm not like a Drake stan, and
Neither am I.
I don't even follow the dude on Instagram.
Neither do I.
But you gotta give it up. That's not even for the villains. That's just like
That nigga Thanos.
Yes.
That's a Thanos move.
Literally.
Nigga snapped his finger and the pussy was on fire.
That's what the fuck you get though. Why was you trying to get knocked? Why was you kind of like, set him up and shit? That's what the fuck you get.
You know what?
Even if that did happen.
You know what? She poured the hot sauce into her vagina, and then he came in. And he said, "Reality is often disappointing."
You know what? So real
Just
quick.
crack the door open.
Real quick. Over the weekend, I had a little moment, and Shorty said to me, "I got hot sauce in the bathroom."
This is gonna be a thing now, bro. People are gonna have a dresser
Show's
by
like, yo,
their
you need some
bed.
hot sauce?
They're gonna have a dresser by their bed. You open it. There's condoms and hot sauce
Bro,
packets.
there's already
Literally.
hot sauce in my nightstand,
We
bro.
keep it because we order all of the stuff from the Chinese food place, and we don't use none of that hot sauce half the time anyway. This is what we've been saving it for.
Yo, Justin.
I just had an epiphany, bro. I mean, not that I would be messing with any women, hopefully, who would have this urge to try to trap me, and not that I have any money worth trapping.
Exactly.
in the first
Hey,
place.
hey, you a solid investment.
Exactly.
It was solid investment.
Exactly.
That's very
exactly.
sweet.
That's a fucked up compliment. Bro.
If I were a
You be
girl,
all right,
I
you
would
be all right.
trap you with pregnancy.
You know what? He looks like he's gonna be successful.
That's my fear. That's my biggest fear,
Yeah.
yo. Oh my god. My biggest fear, yo, bro. I'm about to get them Durex joints.
That is good. Yes.
I need to get them Durex rubbers, my nigga.
Man, I'm telling you, the condoms that I do, I get them shits from Whole Foods. They are the best ones.
What?
Whole Foods guy.
That is the whitest thing about you.
I love you too.
Whole Foods got
Whole Foods
guy got
has-
condoms?
Whole Foods got condoms, and they are honestly like the best ones that I've had.
Really?
In terms of
what are
like,
they called?
Do I have one?
Hex?
do I have one on me?
No. I will send it to you. But it is really good. Hex is a good one too. Y'all, men, we need to step up our condom game because we cannot fuck with Trojan.
Wow, look at this.
Why can't I fuck with Trojan?
Sustain natural, extra large, ribs and dots, lubricated latex.
Can I
condoms.
flush it?
And you got the
Is it biodegradable? Why
Probably
not?
not.
Why the fuck aren't there biodegradable condoms?
I mean, that's the same thing as biodegradable wipes, toilet wipes. You don't know which ones you're gonna be. You can like flush down the toilet.
Touche.
You don't know.
But like you,
Even if they tell you, you can't do it.
I guess. Yo, because if I flush it, that would like save me a lot of anxiety.
This is a good call, Ahmad, because I mean Trojan has been
great.
They've cornered the market for too long.
I think Trojan is like the worst name for a condom. The Trojans were the army that walked into the Trojan Empire.
Right.
No, who walked into the
It was
Trojan
the
Empire?
Trojans versus the Greeks, right?
Yeah.
Hang on.
No, because they battled at Troy.
I know what you're trying to say. Give me
But
a second.
anyways, so you're basically saying that and it's the Trojan horse is there.
Yeah, the Greeks used it in the city of Troy.
Okay, so they use the Trojan horse. So Trojans are a fake sign of peace.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's little men sneaking into a town and killing everybody.
Yeah.
That is the worst name for a fucking condom.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think it's actually the association is supposed to be more with the actual Trojan soldiers than the Trojan horse, because like the soldiers were known to be. I mean, obviously you have Achilles, who was a Trojan, and so like it's like, oh well, if you're.
But that nigga got killed by a heel shot.
He got killed by Orlando Bloom. Yeah.
Yeah.
By a heel shot. Like I understand he was so ultimate and like dope and shit, but the guys were like, I'm gonna make you invincible everywhere except here.
for this one part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except here.
And gets hit.
His mother
with an
had to
arrow.
hold him by some part of him.
Hold my toe, but that'd be a shitty way to die. You get cut by the toe.
So you stub your toe once, you're finished.
Somebody literally
You get-
like kicks you right there.
And then you get kidney disease or some shit.
Drop a book on your toe. Don't even get the curse out. Just
Yo, you could be your toenail too close. You fucking bleed out.
Oh.
You can never have a pedicure.
You can't.
The way that they be shaving, them Chinese.
And then literally like one time, she just get one time she shaved that heel. He's like, oh, it took. They just like.
You step on one thorn.
It's so funny because when that movie, this is a sidebar, but when Troy came out, I remember my dad really liked it, and I never got to watch it as a kid, I guess because there was boobs in it or whatever. But
It was wild, bro. It's decapitations and shit. We're 7.
Right. But
I mean, I watched the Players Club and I was 9.
yeah,
You had your uncle.
You know what? You right about that.
when did you watch Killer Season?
When did I watch Killer Season? I've never watched Killer Season in full.
Okay, in full. Okay.
And I watched Killer Season when I was like 15, 16.
All right.
It's 2 hours long and it's bullshit. It's like The Room for black people.
That's what it sounds like. That's a commentary that needs to happen. But anyway, hot sauce is going to be the new birth control, I guess.
Oh, I love
Yes.
this.
Although, but don't
Don't pour it in the vagina.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
Right.
That's wrong. That's assault.
That's
okay?
just and also a yeast infection, and it's not going to stop the semen if it's already.
Exactly.
No. But it'll just just melt it in there.
Exactly.
Melt it in the rubber.
You know what? Apply it as a topping on the
Right.
That's worse. That's so much worse.
Making
Just a
prolonged eye contact with it.
A topical layer of hot sauce.
Topical layer.
Hey, yo, babe, I want to try this sriracha. You know what I'm saying? But
Fellas, do something different tonight. Put her in the air.
man,
Leave it in. I love that nigga so much.
literally, like if you
Walnuts, bow. Bananas, bow.
if
Sorry.
you think about using hot honey sauce,
Hot honey sauce?
just don't do it either.
Doesn't
'cause
sound like a. Yeah, you got to be careful with anything that drips. I feel like.
No, just with anything hot.
Mm-hmm.
Anything hot hurts.
Hurts everyone involved.
Wait,
I'm
what
sure.
you do? What you do, Ahmad?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Just don't
Oh,
do it
Lord
because
Ahmad.
This is a Patreon story.
you will sting. It will sting, and you will try to put cold water on it and it don't work. But
Did you put milk on it?
You know what?
Cold
That's
I
water.
never
interesting
tried
thing.
it. Like I don't eat spicy food like that, and I do not like regular milk.
Right.
But
So
like,
you're yeah.
nobody should. I'm gonna say
been
that right
drinking
now.
almond milk.
Thank you. Almond milk, but you gotta be careful on that one.
Oat
I
milk.
just heard about that.
Oh yeah, about the trees.
Just like all types of chemicals that they put inside of almond milk. When they try to think like, oh, this is almond milk, but it's really not.
My mom told me that almonds carry almond trees drink the most water out of any tree. So all these almond trees making almonds to make almond milk use up so much water, it's almost a waste.
I was literally out first. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me that. That's
Thanks,
very
Mom.
informative. But my girl is trying to make her own almond milk.
Oh, dope.
Like you can just do that off the back, and I'm never going back to cow milk.
What
I'm never
about
doing it.
oat milk? Do you like oat milk?
I love oat milk. What I want to try next is cashew milk.
I've had cashew milk. It's not that bad.
I want to try I think flaxseed milk, and I tried goat milk too. Goat milk is good.
Do you
I wanna try
drink
oat milk.
Do you drink milk
I don't
straight
drink it from
up?
the cup.
I do.
Nah, but you use it for things.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Yes, I
I
do.
only use it for my protein shakes.
Yep.
My oatmeal.
Yep.
And that's about it.
I use milk. I drink milk. I always have. And,
From the tap.
Literally, he has a secret wall, and he has a whole cow back there. It's just-
No,
he's-
I was talking about human.
That's what I thought he was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no! I literally just
You
went
ever
dark
tried?
there. I really just went dark.
Besides, the one that was presented to you
Yes, I
at
have.
birth. Yeah, my nigga. There we go.
Well, I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah. So I do drink milk. It's the funny thing about milk for me is that when I introduced my family to almond milk,
Yes.
I remember hearing about almond milk, and it was in high school, and someone was telling me, oh, it's so much healthier, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, bet, I'm going to get my family on this. So I bought a carton of almond milk that day, brought it home. I was like, guys, I got some almond milk. I hear it's healthier than, because we use a lot of milk in my family.
Yeah.
Turned out everybody in my house
Knew
likes
about
almond
it.
milk. No, likes almond milk except for me. I was the one to bring it in, and then everyone else loved it, but I couldn't. Sometimes I can kind of tolerate it if it's with cereal, but I can't drink it by itself. I want to try oat milk, but I can't
drink it by itself either. Like I can't drink it by itself.
I use regular milk for my eggs, occasionally for pancake mix. But usually I'll just add water for that. And yeah, I mean I don't bake that much, so I don't use
me either.
that often for what I make so far. But yeah, no, it's a good point you raise. I've been meaning to try oat milk for a while because
You should.
It's good. It's creamy.
You should try it in your coffee.
Oh, is it?
Like do it, like you know what I'm saying. Just put it. Oatmeal is always the best one, like you said. Oatmeal, I love oatmeal.
My sister makes her oatmeal with milk, and I've never gotten around to do. I just put
It's
the water.
better. Like I've been trying to do it with water, and it's ghetto.
I mean, at first, like for me, I put the water in. I just like stir it around, heat it up. I mean, other people they boil it. They boil their water and they put it in their oatmeal, and it turns it like that.
I do it.
Yeah, me, I put the water in there, stir it up, put it in the microwave.
Interesting.
And
I don't have a microwave.
literally, like, yeah, if so, like you do boil it.
I just on a stove
It's
top.
fine. It's totally fine. And I put milk in it afterwards to try to give it some more flavor,
Some more moisture.
more moisture. It's always good, and
Yeah.
like it's healthier.
Yeah.
While doing that, and it's just, yeah.
Wes is
love
upset
it.
that I sent this condom link to the group chat.
Let me look at this. He need to go talk to his patient. Sustain. There we go.
He said, "Nigga,
It's
I'm at
great.
work."
I'm gonna use these.
I love them.
I'm
I
gonna
love
get
them.
these. I'm gonna take a fucking trip to Whole Foods to buy some.
Do you
fucking
know
buffers.
who? I wonder whether or not he's using condoms. Is Ye?
Oh, the next nigga we must stop.
That's all you, bro.
Oh my god, I just did Drake.
I can do Ye. I can do Ye.
It's gonna be funny though.
Listen, so there's a lot going on with Mr. West.
Wake up, Mr. West.
He won't
Wake up,
be-
Mr. West.
He's-
Wake up, Mr. West.
He's too far gone, maybe.
Yo, he need to stop hanging out with Game. I love Game. Game been one of my favorite rappers since I was a little boy. But god damn, he an idiot sometimes.
So basically, I mean, you're all familiar by now with what's happened between Kanye and Kim.
Yep.
And it seems that Yeezus saw that Kim got herself a little mid to late 20s. Actually, Pete Davidson might be in his he's like late 20s.
Mid to late 20s.
Mid to late 20s, a little white booty call. And he said,
Beetlejuice.
anything you can do, I can do better. And he found
Anything
himself,
you could do, I could do better.
I'm funny.
I can do anything better than you. And so he started
you can't.
dating
Yes, I can.
out of nowhere Miss Julia Fox, who is a 31-year-old actress, Italian American, known mostly
Let's
for
ask for a white girl.
most well known right now in America, at least, for her role in Uncut Gems, which is kind of like her debut performance. Actually, I think you've seen it.
No, I have not.
You have not. Have you seen that movie, Ahmad?
What?
Uncut Gems.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Julia
yes.
Fox is in that. Yeah.
The anxiety
Yes.
just like flared up at the end of that movie.
Wes likes watching that movie because he likes watching movies that make him anxious. I've seen Uncut Gems one time, and that's enough heartburn for me.
Really? It's that
It's
kind
just
of
like
movie.
the whole thing is like he's a pathological gambler, and he cannot stop himself from like doing things that mess up his life even further for the whole movie. And it's like, so, but one of the things he has this Adam Sandler in that movie is dating this young stripper,
Julia Fox.
who's played by Julia Fox, and she made quite an impression.
Yes.
Two to be exact. And
Woo! That
She
woman
is
fine.
fire, but I'm like,
she's a good looking lady. Julia Fox, come on the show, and she's dating Kanye now, and she apparently, I mean, this is from
it
her.
comes off very fake though because he's having these like stage.
They're
Like,
doing a lot of
photography
these photo shoots that are like,
I'm like, my man's, you just bag shorty. You just bag shorty. Like, just calm down, pack it up. Yo, this little striped dress she got on is very accentuating her curves.
It's not unbelievable that like they would have accelerated to this
son?
point. Does she? Yes, she
Yeah.
does.
She has a son with Peter Amit, with ex-Peter.
Artemiev. Yeah, it's this. Her Wikipedia is very interesting. She was born in Milan to an Italian mother and American father. Fox spent her early years living with her grandfather. At 6, she moved to New York with her father and lived in Yorkville. She worked several service
She
jobs.
was right here the
including-
whole time. Fuck. Damn.
Someday you could have
Listen,
ran
if
into
I
him.
was 8, bro, I would
She went to
shot
City
my
Ass.
shot. City Ash.
went
Oh
to
my
City
God,
Ash
I
High
know.
School.
Yo,
And she worked as a dominatrix for 6 months.
those are villains in City Ass.
Yeah?
Ryan's old homegirls,
Oh,
and
yeah?
these girls is villains. So the villains go to City Ass. That's all I know.
There are some villains at LaGuardia too. You saw that tweet today, blow
I
up
saw that tweet.
about
yes.
why would I watch Euphoria? I went to LaGuardia.
Literally, that is the fucking truth. There are so many people who are fucking in them hallways, sucking dick in the stairwells.
Oh my
I'm talking
God.
about condoms.
Backstage,
Condoms everywhere in the cafeteria, in the
in the
instrumental room.
catwalk over the little flower
catwalk.
probably.
What's
I
good
never
with
got
y'all
up
in
there.
LaGuardia?
Niggas is horny, motherfucker. Goddamn, we all in the arts. We got to get someday, somehow, sometime. It's lunch period.
Nigga,
you know
the
what I'm
drama
saying?
majors were in a basement without windows for 3 hours a day. You tell me what you think happened.
Literally, like somebody was going to get something.
I'm leaving with something. I'm from around the way.
I'm leaving with something.
Yeah, niggas coming from Staten Island. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something.
Canarsie? You kidding me?
Oh, I'm never.
Staten Island,
School
bro.
is the only place you can hook up.
Staten Island. They gotta take a fucking boat.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you imagine, man?
Them hanging out with the Wu-Tang
boat.
Clan.
Because school started at 8 a.m.
Yes.
If you live on Staten Island, you got to get up at like, what, 5?
Yeah.
Just to get
5:30
ready.
just to get ready.
Catch a 7 o'clock ferry to get to school. Of course, there were caffeine addicts.
And you gotta leave at 4:10.
Right.
Bunch of Adderall kids, it sounds like, too.
Dude, Adderall, Xans, Perks.
I know this, bro.
And if you were in a show, you have to stay more. You have to stay until like 8 o'clock.
Oh, forget about it.
At night?
Yeah.
Night.
Damn, y'all niggas
So
got...
then, you know what happens then? Sleepovers.
Oh,
Mom, I can't catch a ferry back to Staten Island. It's 9 o'clock.
oh.
It dumb late.
Can I stay with my friend who lives right here on the Upper West Side? Lives right here on 96 and West End.
Right. Somebody's getting something.
Yeah, man. Damn. Y'all made me wish I had some artistic skills that I went to LaGuardia.
Jude, you could have been a tech major.
Could have been a tech major.
Maybe.
Nigga,
You good with your
hell no.
hands? And
I'm a philosophical major, and the only reason why I'm good with my hands is I know how to punch niggas in the face, and I know how to do things with young ladies.
If it ain't me, it's my classmate that's getting something. Somebody's getting something some way, somehow, goddammit. And now, niggas is grown up.
Bro, this
Niggas trying to get the teachers now.
With gonorrhea.
First of all, now that you've mentioned that, let's talk about how when you visited LaGuardia.
Now, hold on, wait a minute.
Wait, what did you do? What did you do, nigga?
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so when I went
Fuck
there that
Kanye.
time,
I want to hear this.
okay, so this was 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago.
What you
So
do?
Well, maybe 3 now.
You
'cause of the
dirty
pandemic.
bitch.
Damn.
You dirty, dirty dog.
You know what? I love you too.
I love you too. I
Um,
love you
but-
too, my brother.
Anyways, literally, as you said, 3 years. Time really goes by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So we go there for sort of a quote unquote reunion.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of people that was there was 2016 graduates. Let's just be honest.
And you were there like 4 years ago, like 5 minutes ago.
Exactly. And so I go there and I see one of my old writing teachers, English teachers. What am I talking about? English teachers, and she had her class. She had her classroom door open, and so I peeked my head in, and she was like, "Oh my God, Ahmad, how you doing? Nice to see you." And I was like, "How you doing, girl?" I don't want to put her name out there.
You will not
but,
say her name.
Mrs.
But
X.
Miss H. So I hug Miss H. I say, "Hey, how you doing, Miss H?" And so I give her a hug, and we always knew, ever since she walked in that classroom, she's a Greek woman. Greek.
Ooh.
Ass was fire.
You had
And
a
I
teacher
would
too?
not be.
No, I never had her, but I'd heard the fables.
I would literally I wish somebody else would say that they did not see that. Yes, the fuck they did. Every time when she walked
I dare
past
you to
that
say
desk,
something.
you knew it was wide and it was kablow. Okay, and she would always talk about,
Greek?
bro.
Yo, she had a gyro?
And I, man, when
Hero.
A hero.
a Guido,
A gyro.
little.
Yo, with some hummus? It was thicker than hummus?
I gave her a hug and I picked her up in front of her classmates.
Wait, just by the waist? Or did you get a little under there to like
I
to get some leverage?
it was like the lower back, and I just lifted, and she was like, "Oh," and I said, and my friends went right behind me. They said, "You a wild boy." You wild boy.
I would have done the same thing.
And she was like, "Oh my God, how are you doing?" I was like, "Good, I'm good. How you
You're
doing?"
so strong now.
You know what I'm saying? Man,
You know, her heart fluttered.
oh yeah.
She
And
had a hot flash.
you
for
know,
sure.
like there was a time.
A little waterfall happened.
There was a time
Drip, drip.
I wanted to. I had asked her if she wanted to go out on a drink with me one day. And she was like,
Ahmad.
I don't really drink that much.
How about
but
coffee?
I could have like, just one or two. And I was like, oh, cool.
Oh,
That'd be
no,
cool.
Ahmad.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you?
No.
Oh my God.
No, I did not. No.
Can I?
But I was really bold back then. I was really
This
bold.
nigga is a deviant.
I was really
This
bold.
nigga's a criminal. This nigga's
But
a convict.
now, I love my baby.
Yes.
But before,
He was a villain.
I really want. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Mhm.
I'm
Yes,
not gonna
well.
say
You
anything
better
else.
marry this girl, man. You
I
better marry
love her.
this girl soon because, like, if we're all gonna be villains, it's gonna be a problem for the city. Like, thank God, just a little bit, cause like
The city is not safe.
it ain't safe, bro. It's not safe. I feel like it would just be all of us. Ahmad would be like, "Yo, Jude, Justin, what are you doing right now? Get the."
Sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
Get the fuck out your house.
I would
Meet me in Queens.
It would be
Yo.
like it would be just Ahmad's hand out of the left, just coming in and grabbing me from nowhere and yanking me like
He's like
one
the
of those
he's like the
old-
Kane. He's
Exactly.
like the Kane in Apollo.
just whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm fully dressed all of a sudden,
Yep.
standing next to him.
We going somewhere. That's it. That's
We've
it.
already been trying to figure out these brunches for the new year. The
we
Harlem
gotta do
Boy
that.
the Harlem Boy brunches.
I'm gonna be working.
I will
on working
definitely
on the
tell you
weekend.
some more stuff on that, later on, because
Yeah.
my boys are trying to do that, and we've been trying to put that together for a while.
Once I get
But
my money,
Can we
out.
do? Can we do a dinner? Like, cause like I may not be able to do a brunch.
dinner brunch,
But
like
let's do a
we
dinner.
could dress
A
nice
monthly
at
meal
any one
of
of them.
some
A
sort.
monthly meal. Yes, I could do a monthly meal and do some villainous shit.
You know what I'm
Because,
saying?
like-
I won't be able to do the villain and shit, but the dinner I can do that. Dinner or the brunch.
We can do the backup villain shit.
What?
Be the
What is
eyes
that?
and the ears.
The wingman, I suppose.
The eyes and
Oh.
the ears.
I mean,
You'd be like this. What is his name? Starscream. The
Starscream.
Megatron over here.
yeah. They'd be like,
Don't ever say
won't
that.
be able to.
again. You just activated something, nigga. Like,
I won't be able to indulge in this, but my friend would love to motorboat
Jude better
your...
better get a Decepticon tattoo on his other back.
Yo, these tattoo ideas is getting ridiculous.
Every episode, there's
Yo, bro.
we're gonna have a whole sleeve for Jude by
Literally.
the end of the
A
year.
whole
Literally.
sleeve of all the tattoos I suggest on the podcast.
yep.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. If we do make it big, when we make
When
it big, we might have to do like a tattoo of HBO on
a group
our-
tattoo.
on our body.
I wouldn't mind.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
The Avengers did it. They got like the original 5 Avengers.
They
They have like a group
did.
tattoo, and they all put it on different parts of their body.
yes, they did.
Man, I put mine on my dick.
Oh my god.
I mean, at least the inner thigh. Like, you have to go all the way.
But he said on the dick, like
What
not,
if you put not even just like right
On the dick root?
the transverse,
On the root?
He just put H
And the V?
V O.
or HVO, like, right at the bottom, right around the navel. Anyway,
how long we been recording this shit? See, we just going on the roll today.
We really are.
We on the
man.
roll today.
we are. But what is it? Kanye threatened Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson hired
So
more security.
yeah, so
and,
Yeah.
basically, the game and fucking Kanye did a song and it's called Easy.
That cover
My
art
life-
is something.
It's terrible cover art. I do
It's-
not
it's-
like it.
have
It's
you
a
seen it,
shredded.
Justin?
It's a completely skinned monkey.
Yes,
and
it is.
and PETA is like, yo, this is just disgusting.
Oh.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't. Kanye's cover art has almost never been.
It's a
good.
game. No, it's game song.
Oh,
it's game
but he's
song.
on it.
And he picked the color. And Kanye is, as you said, on the song. But he said, God took me from the crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass. And I'm like, when has rap beef just become this soft?
Oh my God, dude.
Right? It's butcher, right? It's
literally,
just, it's
literally,
grotesque.
that is the art for the single.
It's a completely like destroyed monkey. It's
Yeah.
horrifying to look at.
Sorry, yeah. That's that'd be the last time. That'd be the last
And
time.
and Justin's the animal lover of the crew.
No, I mean, well, yes, I do love animals, but that's like, I mean, I don't even
bizarre.
Aren't there codes for this stuff?
It is bizarre.
It was flagged on Instagram. Like the image was like,
oh, there was like a trigger warning type of thing. Yeah. Content warning. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, rap beefs have completely devolved, haven't they? I mean,
Oh, you got that right. You got that right.
What happened to the good old days? When it was fuck your bitch and the click your claim. West Side when we ride coming quick with game.
Literally.
What happened to Pusha T and Drake? What happened to LL Cool J and Ice-T?
You know what happened
What happened to Common and Ice Cube?
these
Even
R&B groups where the man would be laying on his side for the cover because that shit about to be fire. No, it's about a skinned monkey, and you got to look at that every time you see that song.
Do y'all think that like this was like a big staged like Ye dating Julia Fox and
I think it's
Kim
staged.
K dating Pete Davidson is going to be like a rom-com where it actually turns out to be a meet cute for Julia Fox and Pete Davidson. It's like Kim
Davidson's bagging Miley Cyrus too now.
Yes,
This nigga's a villain.
he's just a funny man.
Like I
Being
was
funny
watching
can get you
something.
a lot of places,
I was watching something about how we shouldn't be making fun of him. How like the what is it isn't real. Like the types aren't real, or like she's out of your league isn't real.
Yeah.
And how Pete Davidson actually takes a lot of offense to even the compliments that he's getting, or he's just not comfortable with what's going on, in his life right now.
Yeah.
And he has all this anxiety and depression, and I think he's a really dope dude, actually.
But I mean, you're dating multi-millionaire celebrities. Like it's, you're gonna be
still be depressed.
No, of course. What I'm not saying that he can't
But
be
of course
depressed
you'll
because
be.
of that.
But of course you'll be still in the spotlight, and wow, it's just gonna happen to you.
Exactly. Like find yourself and go on Tinder like anybody else.
He can't go on Tinder now.
No,
I'm sure it'd be matches.
And
left
after,
right.
Ariana Grande, you can't kind of go back to that, bro. You just kind of like.
I feel like you could do whatever you want. I mean, Ariana Grande married a realtor or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
she did do that.
yeah.
But look at what happened to Megan Good. She married a whole pastor, and now she's out for Justin.
It's actually
it's good if you nasty.
It's good if you're nasty.
Miss Good if you're nasty.
Don't manifest things if
I'm
you're not prepared
manifesting.
to see them happen.
Yo, listen. I'm prepared.
Listen.
This is how I see it.
Speak your mind.
This is how I see it.
Speak your mind.
I see Justin auditioning,
Oh,
getting a role,
getting a roll.
and it just so happens Megan Good is his love interest.
My God.
Like it's one of Justin's step ups, and they meet, and then there's this chemistry between the two of them. And Justin asks her out. They
Yes,
have
he
a couple
does.
drinks, and she just is like touching your arm, laughing at all your jokes.
Wow, you're so funny.
You said you saw me in Roll Bounce first? Wow. I
Oh
remember
my
when I was
God.
filming that. That's crazy.
I'm so.
It's
this
so
is so
hot.
funny.
You were so young, and we're now like out together. That's so hot, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Bro, listen, I'm just saying.
That's how Cougars be.
I
That's how
mean,
Cougars be. But no, honestly,
But
I mean,
and then you go back to wherever y'all staying, and then
you speak some more game to her.
right.
put on some Nat King Cole and
Not
shit.
the Nat King Cole.
Oh my God, this is my favorite song. I just queefed. Oh my God. Oh my God. How'd you know this was my favorite song? How'd you know?
First of all, this is not supposed to be an accurate impression of Miss Megan Good. You're making her sound like a total bird. Just a complete
Oh my God.
pigeon. Oh my God. How did you know?
I just feel like me queefing is just
That
it's
stinks.
just a sign that you might be someone for me.
My little stinkalink.
My-
The Stinkerly. Yo. Ahmad is dead.
I cannot.
I hate it when people say stink. Yo, this my stinker. I love you, stink. This my stink. Yo,
It's very-
Stinkerlink is a new.
It's project behavior.
Bro.
It's project behavior.
Bro, that is like 40-story project tenement behavior.
Bro, it's
Oh,
you gotta wear a sleeping bag in your bed during night shift type of shit, bro.
But not for nothing. I did watch Harlem on Amazon Prime. I thought it was cool
She
enough.
was eating
I
ass.
still need to watch that.
She actually doesn't. She doesn't actually. Do
I know
it.
she doesn't actually eat ass,
Yeah,
bro,
but
it's very funny. He's like with the air,
He like lifts, and she's like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm good." and she kicks the guy
Doodle
out.
flakes.
But I do hope it gets renewed for a second season, and if it does, I would love to audition. I'm
Same,
putting
man.
that in. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Take me with you. I'll play like Whoopi Goldberg's nephew or some shit.
You know what we got to do, though? You know what we got to do?
What?
We got to get these agents.
You need to get
I'm
them
looking for these
agents.
agents. I've been trying
agents is
to.
the thing. It's tightening up in New York. Like,
Yes, it
it's
is.
difficult. I mean, to find representation.
And
But
it's the new year, so people are on it. They
and I
are
could also
on
see
it.
something happening where, like, I mean, if we were like big right now and we had like a massive following, I could see a thing happening where they like incorporate Harlem's very own podcast into the
Yeah,
show.
that'd be dope as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where we play like versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
Which is
We would need a girl co-host too, though, because there's too many testicles in this area.
Oh, yes.
Yo, who is trying to like top you off, bro? Like,
no, it's my friends. I'm recording a podcast.
He's recording.
Well, come
a
on, mother-
podcast.
who is it?
God damn it.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who this? Young lady, wow, yo, they already gave me all
Ma'am,
the heat, bro.
bring
Yeah,
it to me.
they're not the
Hello.
ones.
Yeah. I'm different. How you doing? Yeah, we got this. Yeah, There you go. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Hey, what's up, girl? Oh, I know. Hey, Jazz. I miss you,
I know
Jazz.
her too. I forgot her name.
What's going on, girl? We got Jazz, man. How you doing, Jamie?
See, you see how they calm down. I'm sorry. I love y'all.
Black women.
I love y'all.
Yeah, we're talking about Pete Davidson.
How y'all feel about Pete Davidson?
I mean, I ain't got no problem with him. I like him better than I like MGK. So.
Yo, MGK, I fucking
MGK,
hate
he's
this
on
nigga.
some shit
another dude we need
too.
to
Yeah, he made an engagement ring for Shorty, and whenever she takes it off, it hurts.
Because it got thorns in it.
Put me on the podcast.
What's up?
Put me on the podcast.
Okay. So we got some more women that want to come on the podcast.
We will
We need them there
definitely-
ASAP. We need them here ASAP. We're not gonna fresh and fit y'all.
All right, that's enough.
Wow. Not them coming to you.
We're not gonna. What they say to him? I
He
didn't hear
said,
that.
why you got a beanie on indoors?
Wow.
I said, "Doop."
Why they gonna? Yo, we're not gonna fresh and bitch them anyways.
No.
No,
Won't be able
no.
to.
Those are the homies from church. But anyway,
God fearing homies.
yeah.
God fearing homie.
But yes, yeah, the MGK thing is funny too.
Yes.
I'm just disgusted. Not by like. Even I didn't even was mad about it when they got together about she's out of his league. I wasn't like that.
No.
What pissed me off was the line that he got her with. This man said,
Say it.
she walked up to him and she's like, you smell like weed. And he goes,
I am.
just like that. And he disappears into darkness in a puff of smoke. And that's
What got her.
That's what got her. Bro, I've said way cooler shit.
I come up with better stuff than that on
We
the daily.
all come up with better shit. I said to a woman, she's like, so what's your sign?
Speak your mind.
I said, I'm a hot nigga. A woman asked me my pronouns. I said, I'm that nigga.
Slash.
And she was white. She was like, I can't say that.
Back on
What's a hot one? What's a hot take you said?
Yeah, you said anything wild to the current missus or anything in the past? That
I
you're
like
proud
how
of?
you was about to say the name too. I said,
Ahmad almost in the throat. I saw.
Just like Denzel and He Got Game. You saw He Got Game?
I haven't seen it.
whoa, what did I?
Yo, He Got Game. Yo, y'all got HBO Max, right?
Yes.
So Ray Allen is not that good of an actor, but it's
okay.
it's Denzel, Spike Lee. Can't really go wrong.
Right.
And cool story, and it's dope. Rosario Dawson's in it, and like this is a young Rosario Dawson, 1998 Rosario Dawson.
Oh,
Yo, bro,
I believe it. I believe
she's a
it.
conniving bitch in the movie,
Oh, damn.
but like, yo, Rosario Dawson.
Yes, sir.
Come on the
Oh
show.
my God,
Yes,
I
sir.
love you so much. But anyways, she had a little side boyfriend, and Denzel popped this nigga in the throat with like the ninja quickness. It was non-telegraphic, a perfect throat strike. It was like,
He couldn't stop it.
like, huh? What'd you say, yo boy? Pow! Like,
Denzel is actually.
Now look at you. You on the fucking floor, motherfucker, huh?
That's the one thing about that is at least one thing about Denzel that Ahmad reminds me of is that like Denzel knows something, but he don't talk about it.
Yo.
Like like that's that Jamie Foxx in that same interview. He was saying, I remember that one time I ran up on you on the street and you put your elbow in my neck. He said, hold up, Dana. Oh. You excited?
Denzel. That nigga was like
Denzel was getting private lessons from William Oliver in the the 80s or something from Moses Powell.
He gotta be a black belt at something.
I'm saying.
I mean,
he probably like injured himself, so that's why he don't do none of that like super taekwondo shit. I think Denzel probably got like 2 torn ACLs or something, and
like a meniscus.
Something went wrong because that man
is deadly.
Is deadly.
His hands is ridiculous.
Way the hand just was so effortlessly, and I think he really hit this thing at the throat.
Did that actor ever see him in anything else again?
Drumline.
Oh,
he played the upperclassman that was helping Devin.
Oh, okay, that's him. Okay, got you.
Just, boom.
Wow.
Speaking of fine,
Yo,
Zoe
watch, he
Saldana
got
in
game.
that movie, by the way.
Zoe Saldana just
In Drumline. Anyway, what else? The Logan Paul and Mike Tyson apparently. I mean, not Logan.
Jake's podcast. Apparently, Mike Tyson knew nothing about it.
Oh, yeah.
But I just hope that because Jake Paul is a fairly talented athlete and he's very strong. He's probably on them roids, and also maybe let me not just throw anybody under the bus. Maybe Kamaru Usman too. Let me not just look at the man. Look at the man, because like. He weighs 100. Like in the fight, he's 170 pounds. You cut all that weight, and steroids is not just for getting big and brolic. I mean, obviously, and some people are just freaks of fucking nature. But being that brolic and weighing 170 pounds, and you're losing all your water weight because you're completely deplenishing your body. I mean, you gotta be on something for recovery.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Whatever. And I'm not like whatever. And it's just speculation. We don't know anything yet, but. I want to put it past them. But Jake Paul and Mike Tyson might be fighting. Yes. And I just want Jake Paul to fight an actual boxer. Like you've said previously, how striking in boxing and UFC is mad different because you're looking for, you're being careful of different weapons.
Exactly, yeah.
I need this nigga to fight just a regular boxer.
Yeah.
A regular boxer. Get some Golden Glove kid from Brooklyn or some Golden Glove kid from buttfuck nowhere, America, because that's apparently where all the great boxers are. Like, who heard of fucking Grand Rapids, Michigan before Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, it would be nice to see him fight someone who is actually in the career now and not just doing. But he's chasing the money.
And we're so used to it. Like, I was watching Hot 97, how we're, like, conditioned to be, like, okay to see these entertainment fights and not actual fights.
Yeah, especially in boxing. But even in our Garcia group chat, we were having a conversation today about, like, the UFC and how Dana White doesn't promote all his fighters equally.
Especially his black fighters.
Yeah, and we got this fight coming up with Usman and Cyril Gane this Saturday.
Francis Ngannou.
Thank you, Francis Ngannou.
That'd just be a murder if that would.
It would not go well for Usman, but Francis Ngannou and Cyril Gane this weekend, and just like it's so celebrity based, the fight business now.
Yeah,
and if the division or not the division, if the org isn't backing you, then you have to back yourself.
Yeah,
you have to find ways to make your own brand and your own image.
Yeah, and everybody does that,
regardless of your talent.
Sean O'Malley has been able to do it.
Yeah,
McGregor was able to do it. Adesanya was able to do it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Mayweather kind of set the precedent for athletes, period, in terms of that. But McGregor, as far as the UFC, was kind of their first celebrity, I think.
But now I'm really wondering now is like the decline of sports. Like, these athletes are obviously gifted and tremendous, no taking away from their ability. But the public, worry about the personality and the ability to sell the fight now, to make things interesting, to emotionally invest ourselves. But, like, you can sell a fight because we love fucking fighting.
Yeah.
We've always loved fighting. It didn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You can always sell a fight.
Exactly. We've been watching this.
But why do you have to make it so interesting?
Yeah.
Like, I've been watching a lot of sports documentaries. And, I think also now that I'm thinking about it, the UFC crowd could be coming from the WWE crowd. And so since
there's been a good amount of WWE wrestlers transitioning into the UFC.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you definitely got to point
so you have that, and then you have all these, guys who are like, now they want to see real fighting. And the UFC basically just kind of used the same marketing strategies as the WWE, but without all the fantastical costume characters and all the others, glitz and glamour and the frosting that they put on top of it. But they still use that same, the good guy and the heel. Usman is, the good guy. Colby Covington was the heel. And of course you do it to sell the fight. But Muhammad Ali was quote unquote the heel, but he was also the hero at the same time. And it didn't matter who it was. Like, you still loved Ali, and he was still nice.
Yeah.
But it's just really crappy right now, and how I think the fight game is just just turning into a spectacle.
Yeah.
Not like in like a human cockfighting way, but they had to make things spectacular.
Yeah.
To get our attention, but not the actual sport itself. Like, we watch basketball. Like, people are always going to watch basketball to see who's the best and have conversations on who is the best. Like Steph Curry is one of the best players, period. I know we're not a lot of basketball fans here, but he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And we're always going to watch that. There's always going to be someone new, and then the pin's going to keep getting pushed up, and it's
I wanted to go back on Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Former UFC champion Michael Bisping believes that the fight will not be sanctioned.
That's dangerous.
Basically, what happened?
That's dangerous.
Oh yes. So they were going to set the fight in Las Vegas. Now we know that Las Vegas is like the known, like it's like the most like known place to have boxing events, like these world championship boxing events, And so he said that Las Vegas is the fight capital of the world. Yeah. And the Nevada State Athletic Commissions, that is one of the toughest to get licensed by. So he was like, is it going to happen? According to Mike Tyson, the answer to that is no. Now we know Jake Paul has had fights already, has won all of them, but
in Florida too, mainly in Florida.
Yeah. And so with this, like, that doesn't still make him like an actual boxer. No. But if this fight were to happen after, like, him fighting Mike Tyson, if he wins, then that means like his legitimacy is like that's his career now. He is an actual boxer. Just because Mike Tyson is in like his late 50s, that doesn't matter. He was still a boxer. He's one of the greatest boxers ever. So if he were to knock out Mike Tyson, he's in that world now.
Yeah. And how insane is that?
Yeah.
To jump from 3, 4 fights, 5 fights.
Knocking out Nate Robinson.
Knocking out Nate Robinson.
A basketball player.
Yeah.
Knocking out Tyron Woodley to one of the greatest. Was Tyson heavyweight?
Yeah, Mike Tyson was
one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time.
Yeah.
In 3 years.
When I was a kid, me and my mother would have a random conversation like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. And my mother was like, Jude, I know you love Muhammad Ali, but Mike Tyson was fucking serious.
Mike Tyson was killing people at the age of 20.
Yeah.
At the age of 14, he was fighting grown men.
Yeah. The man is...
They're like, you're lying about his age. He was 180 pounds at 14.
A man-child, out for blood.
He's just one of those people that was, I was watching a video interview with Shaq, one of those gym and fridge videos from Men's Health. And there was a comment that said, because he's just like, he has obviously we all know Shaq
He's huge.
is big.
He's fucking huge.
He was, for his warm-up, leg pressing 1,000 pounds plus whatever his trainer who was sitting on top of the leg press weighed. He's just laying down, pushing it.
This is Shaq?
This is Shaq. Oh,
Diesel
O'Neal. And someone commented, like, honestly, they said something like, I think they were talking about Kobe, and they said Kobe was right when he said that, like, if Shaq had the work ethic of a higher level athlete, like a Jordan or a Kobe, he would have been, like, a problem for longer in his career. I think what he
would have been a problem, but also he got, I would say, injuries happen.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, when you're tall enough, your body is just going to be weird. But like the dude is a freak of nature.
Did you see him? Did you ever see him when he was younger?
Oh,
in terms of like his game.
Yeah,
No.
so he was first drafted by the Orlando Magic. Nigga was breaking backboards,
Yeah.
dunking, shattering them
Every single time.
for fun. For fun.
Yeah.
He brought the whole rim down. So this nigga dunked, and even the back, like the thing holding the hoop, just came down.
Yeah.
It's a
This
lot of
man-
force.
This man's a freak of nature, yo.
yeah.
Shaq was unstoppable.
And it's always interesting, right? To people like to be like, oh, what if this athlete did a different sport?
And
Like,
also, if Kobe didn't get all weird and they had that little beef in LA, if he wouldn't have left, that would have been like a crazy ass dynasty. They won 3 championships together. They won 3, and then he won with D Wade in Miami. So like, Shaq was a monster.
Yeah.
Insane.
let me see if I can find that comment.
Now, as he's looking at
yeah,
this,
go
with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, Bisping was like going on about, he's like, well, it doesn't really fit the formula because it's a boxer for one. He's like, and I'm no fucking hater, but he has yet to fight a boxer,
Yeah.
which is true. He has yet to fight an actual boxer, but this is a boxer, so this is a little unusual. And he was like, in the more usual, it's a guy who's almost 60 years old. I'm not disrespecting Iron Mike Tyson. Never in the
course
world
not.
would I do that. The man is truly a legendary boxer, but he is almost 60 years old, and I think because of what happened in Jake Paul's last fight, he kind of needs somebody like a Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyson's 55. He's right there in the middle.
In the middle. I really don't know about this fight. I don't know how this will
I don't wanna see
go.
it. I don't want to see it come to fruition.
Because this, if things were to go left, it would shock the world. But if so, then Mike would literally like break this kid, and he will never touch a ring ever again.
Yo, I think I'd want Mike Tyson to go back to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
If he lost?
Get back to Brooklyn for the fight. Like, not literally go back to
Oh.
Brooklyn, but get back to that Brooklyn mind state. Butcher this little fucking boy. Yo, knock this little bastard out.
Yeah.
Please.
Like I really want it to be like this. I really want his mindset to be like, yo, this is your first
Boxing
time
match.
contending for a championship.
Mm-hmm.
And he was serving homeboy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need him to be in that mindset because I really don't want him to trip up. I don't want him to get like this is the time where I'm in peace, and I have no intention of
I need him to
fighting
eat
him
sick
again.
of children.
He doesn't have any kids.
Praise
doesn't
be
have
to
kids.
Allah. Welcome to the mega mosque.
No, but like seriously, this is gonna be something that will change the boxing world. Nobody's
it'll
gonna look
destroy
at
it.
Mike like this anymore if he
It'll
were to lose.
destroy it.
But you know what? I'm not gonna put so much negative energy out there.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I will keep an open mind.
I just want this to not come to fruition.
Yeah. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Let it not happen. And if it does happen, Mike, just send this nigga's ribs.
Send him.
Send his ribs to either side of his body. Take them out, and I will eat his ribs. Oh. I'll put some barbecue sauce, some salt, some pepper,
Some actual
would-
seasoning for this little boy.
some adobo. You know, and hopefully it falls off the fucking bone.
Exactly.
Send that man back to Ohio. Express
Exactly.
shipping.
Because this is now getting insane. Like why are you doing this?
Why can you even call him out? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
We've
Well,
talked
who
about
gives you
this
the
so many
right?
times. So many times we've talked about.
We just talked about Kanye and the Paul
yes.
brothers so much.
But I mean, exactly that. What you said. That kid, from the Bronx, who has been hitting the gym, the boxing gym, 4 days a
Yes.
week, waiting for his shot at an amateur fight, let alone to get in the ring with a legend like Mike Tyson. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then here's this white kid from Ohio who got bored one day and decided, I think
you know
I'll
who's
try
nice?
boxing.
You know who's actually kind of nice?
Hmm.
So there's this kid in Euphoria. The character's name is Ashtray.
Yo,
yes.
I saw those videos.
You see that kid, right?
Man,
His
have you
name
seen
is
the video?
I haven't
his
seen the videos.
Instagram is Onward.
He's
Wanna.
15, right?
He young. He a young boy.
Only
This
reason I know about him is because I saw a tweet today that said there are grown women calling Ashtray fine. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh, most
Yo,
definitely.
his
Like
name
the kid is young.
On
He's
Instagram, his name is Javon Walton.
They named that white
boxer,
Javon.
gymnastics.
He's got to be Albanian. He's got to be Albanian. He's got to be Albanian.
This man
this little
trains
nigga's line
every
up?
single day.
And real quick, look how cut up this kid is. Like, it sounds crazy. We're talking about a child, but like, this is a brolic little kid, and look at the way he's hitting that bag, bro. Just like the rhythm he has, the patience.
Because his
the
family
tempo.
are fighters.
This nigga about to box Tom Holland in a celebrity match
Yo,
next year.
yo, maybe shit.
Yeah,
If this
and he
man
be
grows a
killing
little
niggas
bit
in
more.
Euphoria. He be killing niggas.
Is he? But what does he do on the show? Is he a drug dealer? Or
Yeah,
something?
he's what's his name?
Is he actually playing a 16-year-old in the show, or is he playing like a kid?
He's playing like a teenager.
Okay,
on the
so
show.
he's one of the actual
like
people playing
14
their
years
age.
old.
Got it.
He's a young kid. He's young though. He's the smallest one too. He's gotta be like 5'2"
Right,
or something.
because everyone else is an adult and he looks, like the age he should be.
He's just selling He's selling drugs. He got 2 face tattoos, and he always got a grip on him.
That's ridiculous.
And he ran up on a drug dealer with tattoos all over his face and hit him over the head with a hammer, in the first episode.
That's his dad.
Who's his pops?
Yeah, no, definitely some sort of Eastern European, somewhere in the block. Yeah, for sure. Albanian, I would believe.
They're fighters. Yeah. And
This
that's
nigga-
that is his
This
trainer.
nigga look like an android.
His
like if you
father
punch his
is
head, there'd
his
be a
trainer.
shockwave.
So you can tell.
Yo, this nigga looks robotic.
His dad looks like Hammerhead, bro.
Yo, he looked like King Shark. He looked like King Shark.
Shark
No,
for
no way.
real.
And
Dog.
and
New friends.
dumb new friend.
This nigga looks like Dragov's cousin. Like,
Oh my god,
He is. Yeah.
he's gonna be a problem.
Well, also, what's going on with Ryan George? Is that his name?
Ryan Garcia?
Ryan Garcia. Ryan George.
I think
what's his
he's
career looking like
retired
right now?
What the fuck?
I think they say he retired because
Oh,
he has
whatever.
as a kid now, and he's
So
not doing that shit no more. Yeah.
he ran away from Javante Davis.
I mean, listen, let's be honest though. I mean, a lot of people were saying that he wasn't really having like real fights, like real
Who, Javante or
contenders.
Garcia?
Ryan.
Garcia.
Yeah, they say he's an Instagram boxer.
Oh yeah, he's an Instagram boxer.
He's 23. I mean,
He be hitting Francis Ngannou's stomach for no reason.
Like he
as
he's,
if that was ever going to do
he's
something.
fast.
He could hit your stomach. You probably wouldn't. You hit mine. I'd probably feel something. But you guys would be all right.
He's fast, but at the same time, like they say he hasn't fought like real fights. Now,
That's no
I
knock
got
to the
no-
guys he fought. Well,
yeah,
maybe
of
it
course,
is.
of course, but a lot of people they're like folks
Fight
who
the
are
top guys.
hungry. Yeah,
Fight the
top,
top
guys.
guys.
He hasn't
He
fought
says
like, top
he
guys.
plans to retire at 26.
Oh,
is
so
what
he's
I'm
not
reading.
retired.
Not yet, but he stepped away from a fight he had coming up. But he says
I feel like he hasn't fought even
Plans-
before COVID.
plans to retire from boxing at just 26 to fight in UFC after beating
He's
everybody
gonna get
else.
his ass whooped. He's gonna get his ass whooped.
There were rumors about Jake Paul joining the UFC.
I've seen that too. And he can wrestle actually. Like
can
Logan.
wrestle.
Like I saw Logan wrestle Paulo Costa, and he was getting good in them scrambles. Mm-hmm. He was good in them scrambles. So like I'm not knocking him for that though. He's an athlete. They're athletic boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you just come off like a fucking twerp. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Well, I guess as we wrap up, I want to get to the rapper report card because I think that'd be a fun way to end things. But before we do, I just wanted to quickly acknowledge and send love and support to the families affected by the Bronx apartment fire on January 9th of this year.
Oh my God.
17 victims, including 8 children, and dozens more injured. 44 people, in the burn. Most of the people who died from smoke inhalation, but the injuries came from the burns.
Yeah.
All to do with a malfunctioning space heater in a cold Bronx apartment.
and that was getting complaints for heat and electricity for months.
174 violations. 174.
Careless.
And fuck that superintendent. Fuck the landlord that's there. This is a wake up call to all the other buildings. Take care of your fucking tenants.
Wake up
Yeah.
call to really the whole city. I mean, we've, when I heard about this, obviously the loss of life was very tragic, and then I also thought back, and I have been thinking a lot recently about like the way that just culturally in New York, we always kind of rag on the Bronx. It's just a thing that we do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
Sorry.
yeah, and part of it is like, well,
Because the Bronx is burning.
yeah. Part of it is like, well, we're from New York, so it's like it's one thing if we do it as opposed to someone from outside of it. But even so, we didn't show we haven't always shown a lot of solidarity to the Bronx, even though it's the birthplace of so many. I mean, it's the birthplace of hip hop. Like so many cultural things came out of the Bronx, and I was just thinking about this as like, you know, it always seems like it takes something really tragic to kind of wake us up to like the severity of what's going on. You know, they say the Bronx is the last borough to be gentrified, which also means it's one of the last boroughs that people are going to look to care about stuff like about violations, about you know tenancy, because rich white people aren't living there. You know, so it's not a concern.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? It's considered expendable. I just read when I was looking this up that there was another explosion.
Yes.
In a hang on, let me see if I can find this. A gas explosion in the Bronx as well. This was in the Longwood section of the borough. 1 person dead, 8 injured, 5 police officers taken to Lincoln Hospital for smoke inhalation. So, you know, this stuff is real, and I only wanted to bring it up. You know, we talk about Uptown Love a lot on the show, and I think it's definitely important to acknowledge when things like this are happening. You know, because. It's I do think what's really cool is that Cardi B has offered to pay for the burials of all the victims, which, you know, obviously makes sense. She's always about the Bronx. She's always been true to her roots, you know, and she's doing more than the city seems to be doing.
Yo, Cardi, like, when you say what you want about her, and she can be a ratchet, a bird, a thought, whatever. Yeah. She cares about her community. Yeah. And she always goes back, and she sticks to her roots. And you know what? I'm not the biggest Cardi fan. Like, I'm not going to bump, you know, Cardi all the damn time. But I will always root for Cardi B. I think she's actually one of, like, the dopest hip-hop stories of all time. She's like a super Cinderella.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she is. And you know, I think it's like, she also seems to be, whenever she tries to educate herself about something, she seems really earnest about it, you know? Yeah. I remember she was very vocal during the 2020 election cycle and, you know, asking a lot of questions.
She was on Diaz Samero during the election, and she was really scared. She looked mad scared.
Yeah, yeah. And she was getting into arguments with people on Twitter. You know, she dragged Tommy Larry. Dog walked her across the internet, you know. But, yeah, she's cool. I mean, she seems like a very authentic person, and that's always refreshing. Cardi B, come on the show. That would be a fun episode.
You're fucking hilarious.
That'd be great. But, yeah, but so I just wanted to acknowledge that before we finish. But let's talk about this rapper report card.
So Kool Moe D, this was a book that came out in 2003, and then this list... or the report card, the rap report card, came out. You know, it just resurfaced after all these years, and Kool Moe D made this list, I think, in 1999 or something like that. And let me find the image of it. Okay, so the rap report card, and these are all like current rappers of that time. Some of these folks that we won't be able to know, but. It goes just like, you know, a report card in school from A to F. And not a lot of F's on this list. Well, no F's on this list. So one note is Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, got a B+. KRS-One got an A. Rakim got an A. LL got an A. Kool Moe D himself got an A+. And it's funny because LL and Kool Moe D used to have a little beef back in the day. Lauryn Hill got an A+. Run DMC got a B. And, you know, like, it's a lot. Yeah. But it goes from vocabulary, the categories go from vocabulary, articulation, creativity, originality, versatility, voice, record, stage presence, sticking to themes, and innovating rhymes. And, you know, a lot of these folks I haven't listened to, like, Stetsasonic I haven't listened to, UTFO I don't know, Houdini I don't know, Fat Boys I don't really listen to that much, but the names that I do know on here, it's for real. And there's another one actually. This is not even the one that came out that was all crazy. He's done. There we go. This is the one that was it. This was it. And get to a better shot of it. God damn it, fucking academics, this motherfucker again. So. Yeah, there's another list with now more names we can think of. So Tupac got an A, Puffy got a B, Lil Kim got a B. Sticky Fingers got a B+.
You gave Jay-Z a B.
Damn. DMX got a B+ though. So the Rough Ride and as at that time, yeah.
You know, as usual, I had a good idea too late. It would have been interesting for us to agree on a few names to grade before we came in, so that we could share our grades with each other.
Okay, well, let's actually try to do this on the fly, and we can do this for current rappers. All right, but just off the top of your head, I'm going to.
We wanted to talk about Kendrick because he's doing the halftime show.
Yes, we can do that, but I feel like we're all going to say 1, 2, 3, A. Oh,
I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay.
Can you please repeat that?
What grade are you giving Kendrick?
Oh, an A.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was going to say a random name, like maybe let's say, all right, Jack Harlow.
Based off of these categories, I think I give Jack a B.
I would give him a B.
I think B. I mean, I think he's his I don't know how varied his vocabulary is, so maybe he'd be low on that. But he articulates pretty well. He's creative in terms of like his puns. He's pretty witty. Originality, maybe not so much. Versatility, not sure. He's put out a lot of work already, so I think he is. I would say he's pretty versatile. He's got a nice voice, a nice tone to his voice. And he seems to have stage presence. People really enjoy looking at him. So yeah, I would say probably a B. Maybe a B-, but B.
Gangsta Gibbs.
Freddie, I'm gonna give a B+. Just because I haven't listened to enough to say for sure. But I'm going to say B+ for now. I feel comfortable.
I'll say A because I saw him live.
There you go.
And he was solid live.
I'll give a B+ too. Like I love the lyrics. I do love how aggressive that he is on his records.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's the
it just hits you.
It's the aggression.
Yeah. He's got a great voice too.
Oh my
great
God.
voice.
I'm a voice guy.
Who else? I'm a voice guy. Who else? Rhapsody.
A.
I would give Rap an A.
I don't listen to Rhapsody like
That's
that.
okay. It's all right.
I'll agree with you.
Safe.
Now we don't think about many rappers.
What,
I was
Cole?
gonna say Cole, but I give Cole a B.
I give him B+. B+.
I might have to give Cole like an A-. I might have to. I don't know. Well, the Illuminati Cole, like Forest Hills Drive Cole, like those records earned him enough good grace for me. Where it's like even if his new stuff doesn't hit as much, there still was a time where I mean even the Fall Off had some pretty good bars on it. So I'm gonna say B, I guess B+, A-, that range. Big Sean.
B-.
Who are the best? We gotta. Everybody's been okay so far. Yeah, I'm gonna give a B for Big Sean.
Yeah.
What about Cardi? C for Cardi.
B- for Cardi.
B.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah, B-, I'd say.
I might say I don't know about B-, maybe a C+. I don't know. I mean, it's tough because a lot of the stuff she makes is very poppy.
A total D for Kodak Black.
Yeah, someone once tried to convince me that Kodak Black was like a hidden lyrical genius.
I don't care.
I was like, maybe he's super hidden because I can't understand what he's saying. Hiding real well all that
Grabbing
genius.
your mother's ass, you fucking weirdo. You saw that, right?
I did.
I will say that screen cap from his Instagram live, where he's standing looking at the camera from like 5 feet away. It's one of the funniest images.
Or him looking behind the car.
Yeah. Oh my God, he was so young in that. That's crazy.
It's really weird. With no hair.
Who else?
What about the Migos?
That's tough. I feel like
As a crew,
probably some of them are better rappers
a
than
B-.
others.
I don't know. B- to me as a crew.
Give like a C to the Migos, low key.
I give a B-. but it's always you just get hype off this shit.
You do. I would say like, and in that case, stage presence and voice maybe, but in terms of their their vocabulary and whatever, like it's
very blunt.
Raindrop.
Offset.
Drake. We haven't done Drake.
I'm saying A for the hot sauce.
He get extra brownie points.
Drake, I'm gonna say is
He gonna give him an A+.
no.
Bro,
Triple A
Justin,
plus.
this is your favorite rapper. Spotify said it for 3 years, Justin.
stats show.
This is your favorite rapper.
I will give Drake. I'll give Drake an A because I think when he tries, it's clear that he has bars. But like Cardi, he does rely a lot on like obviously the pop sound. But I think it's like
What's wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong with it. But I mean, based on like this, because obviously Jack Harlow's pretty poppy as well. But I think it's like we've seen the capacity for Drake to really have bars, and I don't know if we've seen that from Cardi yet. Although it's a blind spot for me because I don't listen to Cardi as much as I listen.
I think she's admitted to having writers.
Yeah, but so does Drake. Drake has, of course, he's had some ghostwriters as well.
But that had to come out. She already came out saying
she
it.
said it in the yeah, which is that's cool. How about Nicki? To that effect.
D for getting her brother out of jail and married to that weirdo. All right, but now we got the Kendrick, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Snoop Dogg Super Bowl show. We talked about this before. Yo, I'm excited, yo.
I didn't see the trailer. I didn't. Get
It's fucking lit. It's fucking lit.
Nice. The trailer is worth it. It's.
I'm gonna pull it up on mute right now.
I am excited for it.
What do you want to hear, Ahmad? Give me like 2 songs you want to hear from each person.
This thing is 4 minutes long.
From Kendrick, I would love to hear.
I'd love to hear "All Right" personally.
All right is good. I would love to hear All Right.
I think we need to feel. All right after the
I would like to hear Poetic Justice. But this is halftime.
It's a
so
football
might not
game.
It's a football game. So of course, Mad City would probably be like a hype one. These Walls, Humble will definitely happen. Humble is going to happen.
Oh yeah, King's dead.
He would need more people.
Yeah, he would.
J-Rock could absolutely come out.
Maybe.
J-Rock might pop out.
Maybe.
You think Future gonna pull up?
I hope not. Imagine Russell. I don't know if the Seattle Seahawks are in the playoffs or anything, but imagine if Russell Wilson is playing the Super Bowl and Future come out.
He gonna be making eye contact with this nigga. Didn't think I was gonna be here, nigga.
Looking.
Take care of my son. I'm playing football with your son.
Sierra. From Mary, I would like to hear Just Fine.
Let's get
that would be something. That would be something. To hear that. Let's get it. Yeah, I didn't even know either.
I forgot the name of the damn song.
Dr. Dre, Explosive.
Nothing but a
Y'all know
G
Explosive?
thing.
Oh.
I know Explosive.
Oh, okay,
I don't know
yeah.
Explosive. I'm watching the trailer though.
All the real those still checking with me. All my down hoes still checking with me.
I don't know it, but I
All
like
the true
bop.
gangsters know they ain't never loved no.
Yo, I
hoe.
really think they're gonna bring out the Tupac hologram now.
They might do it.
Yo, that'd be
they might do it
fucking
for
lit.
California Love. They might do it. Snoop Dogg, nothing but a G thing, of course. And
Drop it like it's hot.
yeah, Pharrell might come on. Who knows?
I can't believe this is the first time we're about to see Kendrick in public in like years.
Now we saw him in public. He had a show in Europe, and he was wearing all white. He looked like Jesus or some shit.
That's right, he did. Oh, with the afro.
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, and he was out protesting too. Like of course he had. You needed to.
And then who else? And then we have Eminem. I feel Lose Yourself coming. I feel it, and I'm cringing.
Lose Yourself
and Rap God.
will definitely happen.
Lose Yourself and Rap God.
Yeah, because he teases Rap God in this trailer. There's only so much. I mean, you also have to think about like it's a public event, so they have to pick songs that they ain't got to censor that much, and there's not a lot from
Not from any of these motherfuckers.
really, but especially not from Eminem.
Especially not from Snoop.
Right.
You know what would be funny for Snoop to put out? Sexual eruption. Whoa. Whoa.
They got them coming together like the Avengers in this thing.
Word,
man.
yo. It's fucking lit.
I ain't mad at it either. I am not mad at it either.
When is the football happen? When does the Super Bowl happen?
I think February is.
Yeah, usually. Like end of this month or the beginning of February. Let me see who's in the running. Like, we're not football fans. Like, who's in the running?
Because it's playoffs right now.
NFL playoff schedule. So, yeah, there's mad niggas that I did not expect to see. Wow, look at that. So you got wild card games already happened. So there's divisions. Ooh, so we got the Bengal Tigers versus the Titans. And the Bengals is their first playoff appearance in like 30 years.
Oh.
Damn.
The 49ers and the Packers. And the Packers have been winning with, I mean, obviously they've been winning in the fucking playoffs, but they've been touted to win with Aaron Rodgers and his anti-vaccine ass and his stupid ass fucking wife. Get your fucking vaccine, you stupid motherfucker. You fucking cocksucker.
God damn.
No, I'm serious. I'm mad offensive right now, and I'm mad mean. I don't care. I'm vaccinated. Yeah, survival of the fittest. Y'all gotta go.
Survival of the
Y'all gotta go. Rams and the Bucks. Now, Tom Brady's on the Buccaneers, and Tom Brady is literally one of the baddest men on the fucking planet. Like, this
man
man
is
has
still doing it.
seven championships.
He's still
in
doing
his
it.
40s. Like, my mother hated this man. Hated him. There's one video I have of my mother. And I asked her, Mom, who do you hate? Tom Brady. And he's still going.
Yeah.
If my mom was here right now, I'd be like this. Mom, he won again. Mom, like, we cannot hate on this nigga anymore. Like, he just don't stop.
You don't miss. Yeah, I'm looking at this article now that has like the
Never gonna stop.
the most likely matchups, and it's saying that number one is the Chiefs and the Buccaneers is probably
That's what happened last year.
going to end up.
That's what happened last year, and the Bucks whooped them niggas' asses.
Yes, they did.
Beat the brakes off them boys.
I saw that one.
I hope for. I mean, it's not gonna happen, but I'm thinking like the Bills and the Bengals. That'll be fucking hilarious because neither of them teams have seen a championship. The Bills in the '90s. This is so sad. They went to the Super Bowl 4 times. Didn't win once, and they lost 2 of those from a goal kick.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. This article has the Bengals going against the Rams.
Wide left, and then the next year wide right. Bro, it is the saddest thing to ever happen in sport.
Yeah, that's
It's the
tough.
most disappointing thing ever.
Just made it. Just missed. Yeah, I mean the Super Bowl is always, is cool with the commercials and the commercials and the trailers for the Moon Knight.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
people
what
see.
y'all think about that Moonlight shit?
Moon Knight.
You know what? It revealed to me how little I know about that character.
Yeah, same.
Yes.
I was like,
Oh yes.
this is probably fun and exciting for somebody.
There was literally like a
But like, fun
YouTuber.
example, but like, it's cool when there's new heroes. Like, we had no fucking clue who the Guardians of the Galaxy were.
Yeah, fair
then they
enough.
came out, and we're like, yo, they lit.
I mean, I've always liked the iconography of Moon Knight. I think he's a really cool.
Because you're a
looking
dark
hero.
nigga.
Yes. As Drake
Hello,
once
darkness,
said,
my old friend.
yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga, as Drake once said. But I like the way his design. I think he's a cool looking
Yes.
character. But I've never understood too much of his like backstory. But my basic understanding is that he was a mercenary. He got brutally injured on a mission by this dude called Bushwhacker, or not Bushmaster.
Bushmaster?
That's the Luke Cage guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bushwhacker is the Moon Knight guy. And he was somewhere in Egypt. Somebody dragged his body into a temple to Khonshu, the moon god, or the vengeance spirit, or both. And then he woke up, recovered, and he was convinced from that point on that he was meant to be an apostle of the god of vengeance. Now, the Egyptian god of vengeance. Now, whether or not that's true or whether or not he's just schizophrenic is that and or has dissociative identity has always been the thing with his character.
Yeah.
In this, it looks like they're going the DID route where he has a personality that has suppressed Mark Spector, who's the killer.
Yeah.
This guy, Steven, this British, I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams. That guy. is apparently like one of his alters. So
yeah, and like a redheaded little girl too, randomly, and a
yeah,
cab driver.
Yeah, and a cab driver. He's got 4. So and I also am not sure. They said that Ethan Hawke was supposed to be playing Dracula, but I'm not sure.
No,
if that's...
it looks really fucking weird. Like he's a fat Dracula then.
Yeah, he's like some sort of he looks like a cult leader or something because he's got people.
He do
bowing down to him or kneeling down to him.
I don't know how this show is gonna go, but
I'm interested in seeing Blade.
Yes, it looks like he's punching a werewolf or something at one point. He's in the bathroom and he's working that thing over.
I don't even know if it's a werewolf
or like a vampire that's like fully transformed. It's one of the two. Maybe
something
he's
like
punching
that.
Anubis or something.
Maybe he was punching that woman that was in the elevator.
That's the thing, right? Like with a show like this, there have to be moments where like he's fighting someone and it's not like who he thinks it is.
Yeah,
and then that, like, how you deal with that, right? So I mean, they've got Oscar Isaac. I always like to see him doing stuff. Great actor.
He's cool.
So I'll definitely watch it. I watch all this stuff. So
I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. That's what I want.
I'm excited about She-Hulk as well. Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm more excited to see the Hulk back on the big screen.
I wish they give him a movie already.
They're not gonna get that man a movie.
Who the fuck you telling? I've been waiting for this man to be in a.
Did y'all like Ed Norton as Hulk?
Loved it, but he was sort of like,
he's always been suspect behind the scenes, always getting into shit, always like in American History X, he had some rewrites that he wanted to put in, and like the director was like, "Yo, fuck you, nigga."
I can't really imagine Edward Norton having stuck around for what the MCU has become now.
He's too like independent for that.
Yeah, but I like that movie. I like parts of it. I think I've liked all the Bruce Banners to a certain extent. I liked Eric Bana because I felt like
that was cool.
I really got his like sensitivity and whatnot. Edward Norton, he just kind of seemed like
a monk that turned into.
Yeah, he was just I don't know. He wasn't very likable as Bruce Banner, and Bruce maybe doesn't necessarily have to be, but I think it helps the transformation if he's like
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah,
like,
if he's a really neat
sweet
guy,
to the big green monster.
Exactly. So, but yeah, we'll see about She-Hulk, and we'll see about Moon Knight, which I think did they give us a date for that? Is it
March? Right?
March. Oh yeah.
And then we got the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness coming out.
Right. That's coming out in May. I thought it was coming out in February.
Me too. I'm disappointed.
The Batman also comes out in March, confirmed to be 3 hours long.
God damn.
2 hours and 55 minutes.
We don't need to see all that.
It's too much.
I just don't know what to say about that movie.
That's a meal in the movie theater.
I don't know what to say about
I'm going to see it for Zoe Kravitz. That's my number one priority. And then
Zoe Kravitz. Listen. Zoe Kravitz. You need to just listen to the podcast, holla at Justin, and make babies with him. And you need to introduce me to your mother.
Bro, she's available
she's
now. She's
Lisa
divorced from Mr.
Bonet
Momoa.
is divorced. Listen, you went like 10, 15 years younger. How about 30 years younger, Ma? What's up? What's up? Come on. Come take a ride on my Megazord.
I guess this brings us to a close for this week. One of our first nighttime recordings, at least in a very long time.
Yeah,
we started this at 7:30ish, so we're running out of gas. But as we always like to say, stay safe, keep it wrapped.
Wear your condoms. Wear them, vegan condoms from fucking Whole Foods that I was talking about earlier.
Don't try to trap anybody.
Don't fucking do that shit. Yeah. Especially don't do it to me. Go get tested.
And we'll be back in Black History Month. Hopefully with some guests.
Some cool black shit will probably happen.
Yeah. And maybe a crossover with the boys at the Bean.
At the Beans? In the Beanstalk?
With the boys on the Beanstalk. Maybe a crossover with the boys at the Media Morgue. So stay tuned for that.
Are we finally going to do Killer Season?
There's a lot of things we could do. We'll talk about it.
Oh, my God.
We'll talk about it after.
It's
the
such
show.
a stupid movie.
I believe you.
But it's so funny. It'll be fucking hilarious to see Zach and Danny
trying to process what's going on.
Just
on that note, guys, gals, non-binary pals, we love you. Be easy, be breezy, stay safe. Deuces.
Stay beautiful. Cover niggas.
I love you.
Don't. I hate it so much.